small, so but large in the way, actually. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Firstly, I think it's probably important to start off by thanking David and his team for quite possibly one of the best conference dinners we've had so far. They say you're not meant to work with children, animals, or blind old men, and the font on this screen right now is quite large. So if my words are quite slow, it's because I've got a lot of screen to scroll through. I want to echo something David said a minute ago about one of our sponsors, Mr. David Dahl. I don't know where he is.
Bye.
But I think most of us like beer, and most of us like Nurofen. So I think another round of applause for David Dahl. I'd also like to officially welcome you to the World Nomads Sandwich. We opened up with Phil, the keynote, the first session, and we're closing with me now. I like you to think of it that Phil was the healthy one, the yogurt, the muesli, the fruit. It was a sensible choice. And you can look at me as the late night dirty kebab. Now, apologies to the ladies earlier, but I can't say that this speech is going to be anything like the length of the perfect skirt. It might well be the length of a Victorian bathing suit. This might go on for a little bit longer than you expect. Regardless, love, dobro večer, Pedrede. Našim uvaženim domaćinima bi željelo da se zahvalim do mnoštvo mjesto u ovom prilikom gradu. Dobrodošli na ceremoniju dodjele nagrada. Izvinite na mom srpskom. Krivim Rosetta Stone. I trust you all got that, obviously. Basically, hello, I'm Nick. It was actually good evening, Belgrade. To our distinguished Serbian hosts, thank you for having us in your beautiful city. Welcome to our awards evening. I apologise for my language. Let's blame Rosetta Stone. Director General, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and MIP, welcome to the Global Youth. There's somebody in the room. Global Youth Travel Awards. This truly is a global awards night, and as such, we're here to celebrate the creme de la creme of the student and youth travel industry. Winning an award gives you kudos and bragging rights and an accredited winning logo. Whilst for those of you in the room who have been nominated, it is a great achievement in itself. It's especially rewarding to be recognised by your industry peers. Now, I'm the third man to stand and do this job for you. We've had a Dutchman, we've had an Irishman, and now an Englishman. It would appear that David's still searching for that perfect man. Aren't we all, ladies? More than that. We're long night. I've been attending Person Linguistic for well over a decade now, and I think David's seen more of me than my wife does every September. This is the 12th year in a row that I've missed her birthday. Whoa. It costs me a couple of quid duty-free every year, but with this gig and the expenses, I think I could be in front this year. I'm very flattered, of course, that he's asked me to stand up here in front of you and make a fool of myself, present a load of awards that I can't win. There we go. The compensation is that he's promised me if you laugh at my jokes, which you haven't done clearly to date, and clap very enthusiastically where it's appropriate. And he'll take me out for a beer and a few pints when we get back to the UK. Now on that basis, I think I'll have 2 pints of carving and a chicken with roast. In agreeing to do this, and the back and forth that goes on, and I'm sure you can imagine there's quite a lot of to and fro, I actually asked David for a rider. I thought, well, you know, I've become a big deal in the industry. I'll have a rider, please, David. I asked for a dressing room full of beautiful Serbian women. I asked for, clearly, quite a lot of grilled meat and cheese. And I asked for a bottle of rakia, pardon me. David said one thing to me, which was very nice. He said, I can do better than that, my son. Trust me, come on the night. Now, I've arrived this evening, and I was pretty excited to arrive. And he called me over and said, you're sitting at my table. And looked at me as if I was going to burst with joy. But thanks, mate. I think we're going to say disappointment by action first. Of course I'm joking. We've got a, there we go. Last year in Cape Town, we had the top 10 things to do. This year, to spice it up a little bit, I thought we'd have the top 10 stories of the conference, ranging from Bombgate to Twittergate, Taxigate, pardon me, and everything in between. Trust me, it was rich with pickings from all late night parties, the drunkenness, and what we tell our partners back home, the industry networking. I've got 10 very exciting things to tell you about, but I'm looking at my speech now. It would appear that David's actually taken all that out. So I haven't got anything to tell you about the top 10 stories. So I think those of you who were guilty have been let off the hook there. We've got a number of decent prizes to give out later, but right now in the bottom right-hand corner, you'll see the Wi-Fi code on the screen up there. We're actually got a prize for you for the best tweet of the evening during these speeches, the awards rather. You've got to use the hashtag GYTA 2016, and there's a team of very highly motivated social media experts down here who are going to cherry pick the best, and we'll give something out to somebody. So I don't mind you using your phones, I won't be offended at all, as long as you are using the hashtag. Winners, as you come up the steps here on the front of the stage, you'll be pleased to know I won't be in the photos. Ginger never looks good on screen, so please come up, meet the guys up here, have your pictures taken, and you'll be asked to leave the stage afterwards. Lastly, best of luck to anyone who's booked an early flight in the morning. I know Mark and Tia has. I hope you're packed. So let's crack on, without any further ado. We have the first award, the Best Travel Technology Product. This spotlights how technology and youth travel go together like hostel and backpack. The nominees in this category: Innsbruck, Erome, and Teepee. And the winner is Teepee. Moving on,
congrats, man.
Best Youth
Good
Travel
prize.
Airline. And this award recognises the airline that has done the most.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
This is a
Cheers.
consumer-focused category. The nominees are Emirates, Air Canada, and Ryanair. And the winner is social responsibility. And this recognises organisations that give back to the local or global community through innovative social projects.
You have to speak.
And the nominees are
So extending it.
AN Journeys, STA Travel, and Three Sisters Adventure Trekking, and empowering women of the ball. And the winner is STA Travel. Travel blogger. And this category recognises the power of travel blogs as a source of inspiration for young travellers in the planning stages of their trip and while on the road. The three nominees in this category are I Am Ella, That Backpacker, and Run Towards Travel. And the winner is IamElla.com. They're not with us this evening. She's not with us this evening, so we'll make sure her award gets sent over. Now we're up for Best Education Abroad Provider. And this is the award for an outstanding provider of abroad education programs. The nominations are EduTours Africa, Wild China, and Sentio, with the winner being Sentio.
You guys got any coins?
Now we're on for the Best Youth Travel Agent. And this award highlights an organisation that offers innovative and affordable travel products and services, along with excellent customer service to youth and student travellers. The nominees are STA Travel, Student Universe, and Rustic Pathways. And the winner is Student Universe.
You looked at me cry, mate.
Now, before we carry on, something a little bit different. We're going to play a little game very quickly before we come to the next award. And this involves all of you. It's not team building, it's not role play, you've got nothing to worry about. But we're going to play a game of heads and tails. So I'd like you all to stand, please. You've got two choices to make. My boss is going to flip a coin. If it's a head, Those of you who have got a head will stay standing up. Those of you who may have a tail, with your hands on your backside, will sit down. Whatever it is, you stay standing. And we're going to go through us all until we have a winner. So, the first coin toss, please, Maestro. Choose heads or tails. Heads or on your back tail. Self-police this, please, everybody. Self-police it.